Ryan weekend, which has been going for 30 years. And we're delighted this year to be expanding the festival and making it into a festival, and especially in Limerick City of Culture. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome Limerick award-winning writer Donal Ryan to launch the festival. Thank you.
I'd like to thank the organisers of the first Limerick Literary Festival in honour of Kate O'Brien for inviting me to speak today at this launch. In our sometimes drenched and often maligned city, sunlight shines through in many ways, not least in the form of people like the organisers of the Limerick Literary Festival. People who are willing to give up their time and talents for the enrichment of the cultural life of the city, who work selflessly and cohesively without acrimony or monetary gain to facilitate artistic expression and to celebrate the written word. So it's my pleasure to welcome you to the first Limerick Literary Festival in honour of Kate O'Brien. The festival was formerly known as the Kate O'Brien Weekend, which began in 1984 to mark the 10th anniversary of the death of Kate O'Brien, and each year it has developed and expanded. It's a weekend run by readers, for readers, and offers a wonderful opportunity for those readers to listen to and meet the authors of books they have loved. I had the honour of speaking at last year's Kate O'Brien Weekend. I was thrilled and terrified at the invitation. It was only my second literary festival appearance and my first time speaking alone. I'm not sure exactly why this removed, but I spent my 50 minutes or so talking about Brazilian immigrants, Chinese Nobel laureates, and Woody Allen. And a bit of Kate O'Brien thrown in. But the experience was amazing and is still one of my most enjoyable experiences since I started my short career as a writer. I got to spend time with the great Jennifer Johnson. I got called a brown nose repeatedly by the equally great Christine Dwyer-Hickey. And I received this advice from one of my heroes, Colin McCann. If you can't think of something nice to say about a fellow writer's work, don't say anything. You can create or you can criticise, but you can't do both. For the 25th anniversary, the committee celebrated by producing Faithful Companions, a collection of essays which was edited by Mary Call. The book brought together a selection of the Kate O'Brien lectures, showing the variety and eloquence of the speakers over the years. This year, to mark the 30th anniversary of the first weekend and the 40th anniversary of Kate O'Brien's death, and to mark Limerick City of Culture, the committee have renamed the weekend the Limerick Literary Festival in honour of Kate O'Brien. The festival has been extended to cover 4 days and offers a rich variety of events and speakers, which should give entertainment, stimulation, and much to reflect on. The lineup actually is magnificent this year. We're privileged and delighted to have Duchess de Magenta, Emily de McMahon, to open the festival on Thursday evening. Following that, we have a wonderful opportunity to hear Bureau Theatre give a reading of Kate O'Brien's play, The Distinguished Villa. This year, children have a chance to hear Laureate Minogue, Siobhan Parkinson, in O'Mahony's bookshop on Friday morning at 12. Siobhan will also be talking to adults about writing for children on Saturday. Weather permitting, historian John Logan will lead a walk through Kate O'Brien's Limerick, including a visit to Kate O'Brien's house. The Duchess will be in conversation with Robert O'Byrne on Friday afternoon, which will be recorded. For music lovers, we have the highly acclaimed Fingon Collins in concert on Friday evening after 2 book launches. The first, Pony, a wonderful collaboration of Tony Curtis, poet, and Limerick artist Dave Lilburn. The second, a debut collection, A Butterfly's Wing, by Limerick-based poet Vivian McKechnie. And I can attest it's a beautiful collection. We have esteemed biographer Claire Tomlin, playwright, novelist Michael Frayne, Booker Prize-winning novelist Anne Enright, award-winning novelist Peter Cunningham, Oxford professor, psychologist and neuroscientist Elaine Fox, playwright Frank McGuinness, in conversation with Kay Sheehy, and novelist now actually, memoirist Selena Guinness, popular critic and teacher Niall McMonigal, distinguished poet Michael Longley, and, as if that was not an array of speakers to entice audiences, we have, as the finale, internationally renowned Irish novelist Edna O'Brien, in conversation with RTE's Mike Murphy. We hope you'll enjoy the first Limerick Literary Festival in honour of Kate O'Brien, celebrating writers, artists, books and writing. And thanks again to the organisers for their dedication to the furtherance of Limerick's cultural life.